Hello and welcome into the Bullshit Pretend Friends podcast. This is brought to you by Lark Distilling. I'm Gordo. With me is Bergs, as always. How are you, mate? Been a busy week.
Yeah, it's been a busy week, stressful week. One of those weeks in fantasy where I seem to have a lot more of than I don't.
One of the more stressful weeks for both of us, actually. I got out of jail free.
Yep.
Pulled that old Monopoly card out. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Later, are we? Will we? And you disappointing loss to after announcing yourself pre-season as a title contender.
Yeah, mate. Yep. Started off perfectly. Everything's going to plan. There's no issues whatsoever.
So are you just lulling everyone to a false sense of security? Is that the plan here?
Just creating entertainment. Right. You know, that's what I do.
Yeah.
The group chat wouldn't be the same without me, you know?
Well, that's definitely true. The league would be a lot more boring without you, and the group chat would be just insipid without you. So we thank you for that.
That's me.
Definitely. Especially when you pull Marcus up on him just not existing for 3.5 years. So let's just have a quick recap of the week here. Serge on 2-0 equal with Shaky 2-0 and Matt. James simmering, myself, Marcus, lol. Richo, Aaron, and Buddha 1-1, and the Owen contenders are Crouch, Ben yourself, and James Baker.
Couple of Owens that not many people would think would happen, to be honest. But look, it's still Bakers. It's still Bakers, man.
I haven't looked at who Baker's got coming up after this week, but I'm pretty sure it's his to lose.
Yeah, look, if he can't, who did he lose to this week? He lost to Richo.
He lost to Richo, who
has Ben Simmons. Who has the handicap of Ben Simmons.
Has the Ben Simmons handicap.
And he won 7-2. That is a very un-Richo scoreline.
Richo won free throws. Now, come on.
Really? No.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at it. I did too.
To lose free throws to Richo.
And points. Let's be honest.
And points.
Yeah.
Oh.
It lost turnovers. Very un-Richo-like performance.
This is the least Richo-like performance that he's had in 2 or 3 years, I reckon.
I know, 21 threes as well. It's like 3 times as many as he's used to.
That makes him sick, I think. I think he's physically ill at the thought of that. Having 21 3-pointers made, let alone the attempts that must come with that.
Well, even 70% field goal, free throw, sorry. That's at least 10% over what he wants, surely.
Definitely. That's normal. That's
an average free throw right there.
Yeah.
Richo, what's going on here, mate? We're not happy.
Just sort your shit out, Greg, because we don't like this you maybe losing free throws and winning turnovers every week.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some more consistent performances.
Yeah. Very disappointed at 7-2 right there. That's what I'm disappointed at. I want to see those 5-4s.
We'll get into his matchup a bit later. So the first thing that I want to talk about involving Richo's opponent from last week actually is Marcus made this bet at the start of the year. Marcus tried to bet that John Wall would, in his first 3 games, get total 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. And it took, 5 games? He missed 2 in the middle there to get there.
I think so.
And he didn't. So sucked in, Marcus. That was a dumb fucking bet because a guy coming off, basically not playing for 2.5 years, but coming off an Achilles, a point guard on a stacked team was not going to get 10 rebounds.
Yeah, the board was always the question. That was always the question in that bet.
So, suck a dick, Marcus. But
yeah, that's not the issue. That's the funny side.
That's the funny side. The issue is, I don't know if you saw, but Marcus tried to double up his bet on John Wall having a triple-double at some point this season. And he tried to double or nothing it, which definitely goes against the spirit of the draft day bet. You can't be having no double or nothing.
It's a standard corrupt move from a law enforcement officer in this country. I'm telling you that right now.
That's exactly right. We've got just classic cop, thinks he can flout the rules and just do whatever he wants. And now he's trying to get out of paying his dues. He's trying to, why don't you just raid the evidence like a mate?
He just needs to have a good hard look at himself, mate, and understand what the shit Bahrain cop last year for being corrupt with the waiver wire, and see what happens with him in his group chat if you want to start that corrupt bullshit. All right.
So he tried to say that if John Wall didn't get a triple-double, he would buy me a second carton. Okay. But then if John Wall did, I would just buy the one carton owed to the league, which is, again, not how it works. It's a fresh
Make
bet.
a separate bet. Yeah,
It's a separate bet.
Pretty
so,
simple.
Marcus, if you want that bet, I'll take it, but it's a separate bet. You still owe that carton regardless.
He won't take it. You know why? Because he's a pussy.
He won't. He's a coward. Cowardice.
Yeah, actual coward.
Absolute cowardice.
We got a few cowards in this fucking league right now.
We have a few cowards in the league this week. Yeah. There was a fair bit of cowardice going on. A fair bit of people just didn't have any balls. We've got the biggest sack in the league, and then we've got people acting like this. Aaron couldn't be bothered to reply to the bet that I offered him at the start of the week. Just completely ignored it.
He hasn't got good internet, mate.
He's got the time to jump on
Everyone else can't see my fingers, but you can.
I can see the air quotes.
Yeah.
Because he did jump on Facebook, didn't he?
Yeah.
He jumped on Facebook.
I didn't even need to be a PI. That just came up on my feed. He's just feeding me the info I need without even having to look at it.
He just wants you to talk about this.
It's going to get spoken about, obviously, in due time, but we'll bring that up in the special segment we have today a bit later on.
All right. So he couldn't be bothered replying to my bet, and just ignored that. But now here's the thing: Baker actually accepted the bet for him. So does that mean Baker now owes a carton because Aaron lost?
Well, I think we're going to be testing out Baker's what do we want to call it? Integrity right now.
Integrity.
If you want to be replying for people and making the bet for him, I think you take that responsibility. I agree with you.
He did say that it was a bet. Yeah, he said
I think
it was a bet.
Pay it.
So
I'll back him in to pay it if you call him up on it. We'll see what he says after he listens to this, because he is an avid listener of the podcast.
He is, yeah. So I have faith that he'll step up. He'll pay that with he's got that enormous sack, all that manliness.
Yeah,
he'll do the right thing here and contribute to the league. It doesn't have to be cruisers. We'll just say cheaper beers.
You can't have a Superman sack and act like Wonder Woman,
That's it. So, Baker, your time to step up and shine here, mate. You had a really good draft day again. Start setting the foundation for the next one.
I think so. So. Get in early.
So it's been a really busy week in the group chat. Another thing that happened was Matt sneakily dropping the player that his team is named after, and then taking 2 days to change his name to something else, to a better name after a player he's obviously never going to drop.
On this one, Gordo, I generally would be okay with this, right? But I'm about the drama, okay? So
Absolutely.
I'm going to jump on your bandwagon here, mate. So you got one on your team. I'll let you finish off, and then we'll jump in. I'll jump in after you. But I'm going to be with you on this one just for the drama, because fuck Bahrain, honestly.
I feel like it really shouldn't be that hard to get to convince 10 other people that Matt deserves a shot for this.
Yeah, easy one.
But putting your team name after JaVale McGee in the first place is just like what's the thinking there? Because you were never going to keep that.
His name now, his new name could have just been his name. He's like, I had nothing else. Come on, mate. Fuck yeah, now. You got a Greek guy on your team. There's so many names you can make out of that.
This one from the start. And if it took you until a week in the season to think of Greek in the streets. How long have you had this cunt in your team?
Yeah,
If it's
exactly
taken
right.
you that long to think of this team name, you deserve a shot.
It's been like 4 years he's flopped with him, so you should have good teammates with him.
Exactly. Yeah, he should know. He should have this planned out every year. He should know exactly where
Is
his
he
team is
the
going.
early raging favourite at the moment, though? On the side note?
Oh, absolutely. His team is going fucking mental at the
Like,
moment.
you look at Crouch's stats, and they were that bad.
Crouch
they were really good. They were really good.
Yeah, Crouch had a decent week and then just kind of like got unlucky with Embiid missing yesterday and AD.
Does it make you sick that Baree's a favourite?
No, because I guess like I'm friends with him.
He's got to make it. He's got to make. Like, I mean, sick. Not in a sick as in you hate the bloke, but in a pretend friend sick way. Like I feel sick when Buddha wins it.
Yeah, but I'd rather have a new champion than listen to one of the Buddha, Aaron, and Simmering just go on about their fucking championships.
No, I'm okay with that. I'm alright. Still fucking agree, but
well, fuck everyone. Obviously, I want no one to win but myself. But
definitely.
I'm definitely feeling less sick at the thought of Matt winning than I am one of those three fuckheads.
Yeah, he started well anyway. He started well. He definitely has.
He's started like a house on fire. The complete opposite of the Lakers.
Yeah, it's very the opposite way. The Lakers have started like me, mate.
The Lakers are fucking Owen.
Yeah. Are they the only team that hasn't won yet?
The Kings won. The Kings beat Miami today. The Lakers are the only team without a win. It's embarrassing.
That's disgusting, bro. That'd be like
I'm
Baker
embarrassed as a Lakers fan. Oh yeah, like it's actually sickening.
I guess we're just really on people have gone off to a flying start. Serge is another one.
Oh,
2-0.
Well, how could he not? I mean, he's got Luka having a fucking MVP season.
And
He's had Jar go crazy,
Big
and he had
Garland.
Donovan without Garland just fucking cruising along.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield's obviously playing pretty well.
Yeah, Buddy Hield, he took fucking about 2 picks before I was trying to pick Buddy Hield, so...
It's going to be interesting to see what he does if he keeps winning. If he holds on to Chet, if he trades Chet. It's going to be interesting.
Well, Dame's got this calf complaint now.
Yeah.
And how old's Dame? Like 33, 32, something like that.
32, yeah.
So strains in 32-year-olds tend to linger and tend to be a bit iffy. Portland have said it's like a 1 to 2 week injury, so
yeah,
I would expect that to be more like 2 to 3.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah, so I'd expect more like 2 to 3 weeks. And I mean, Serge has got the top end talent there just to keep fucking smashing. Who's he got next week? Whoever is in his way.
He is playing Crouch, actually.
Well, there you go. So if Jar misses another game, he won't have Lillard. That's going to be a really interesting matchup. And if Crouch can pull that one up.
Lauren Porter, is that Strobes? Has Strobes got Baker again? Yeah, right. Did they play in round 1?
I don't think that. No, Marcus Rich I understand the confusion because Marcus has a win, so he must have played Baker in round 1, but no, Marcus actually beat Richo in round 1.
Oh, I'll take that back. My bad.
Yeah. So Baker lost to Buddha in round 1.
Gee, dream start for Strobes.
Richo's actually done us a disservice here because this should have been the Owen matchup. We should have had 2 winless guys going at it with like the expectation that the loser of this is Owen probably at the end of that week. And Richo's just kind of ruined it by being fucking shit week 1.
Well, this is the thing. I don't play Baker for a long time. Week 8. There's no way I've got a rough draw. Not even gonna lie to you.
Man, if you've got Paul George and you're winless at week 8, I feel. Yeah. Honestly, I feel sorry for you because I don't.
It's standard
but
bergs, mate.
that's
Standard
rough.
bergs. When I try, I bomb.
You've gone all in, so you must be on track for pick one. With good luck to whoever's got your draft.
I've tried 3 times at now, and I'm currently running at 1 and 2. So
shit, man,
it's not good.
That is a bad strike rate right there.
Yeah.
So just to clarify,
I'm trying.
You're not tanking.
No.
Again,
I'm going to address this
because I know that Richo wants to ask this question, so I'll ask it. Are you tanking this year, Bergs?
No. Like, I don't have a first round pick. It is utterly fucking stupendous. If you think I'm tanking without a first round pick, you fucking morons. Fucking hell.
You hear that, Richo? He doesn't have his first round pick. He's not tanking.
Like, you can't take. Like, I would not legitimately want to lose if I don't have a first round pick. It makes zero fucking sense, mate. All right.
Just to
Maybe
clarify,
I'm just shit.
You're
right?
just shit. Okay.
You're just shit, mate.
There
I
we
said
go.
this plenty of times this week. I'm not mentioning any names, but I will now. I'm just fucking shit at the moment. Okay.
So.
Rich asking me about fucking tanking is like me asking a skinny person about being fat. Fucking hell, mate.
What are you gonna do if you're 0-3?
Hopefully beat Buddha, because that's who I've got in the 4th round.
Right. So,
I'm praying. Sorry, mate. I'm praying for a Aaron no internet for a few days. You know.
Questions will have to be asked if Aaron gets to about the 29, 30 games this week, and just you.
I can categorically.
We'll have to be asking.
I can categorically say that if I
categorically?
can't even say that word, man. Who cares? If Aaron does kind of fuck up again this week, I won't say a word. All right. You've heard it from me first.
Aren't you meant to be the integrity officer of the league?
Yeah, I'll just happily won't.
So you're putting the integrity of the league.
Matchup. Yeah, I just won't look.
You won't be looking at it, right? So you're doing
out of
Aaron.
mind. Yeah.
And if Aaron doesn't hit the games limit and you happen to beat him, you won't be suggesting that he's tanking and needs to have picks revoked?
No, I'll just say shit. Honestly.
No?
It's going to be quite contradictory what I'm going to say soon, but, you know, I need a win, mate.
We all
know Aaron's not tanking, but fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway.
Look, you know, if the rest of the league wants to talk about that, because it's not my pick. Okay, take it.
Yeah, exactly.
So moving on. After Aaron's cowardice. How's everyone finding fan tracks? Have we adjusted? Because Crouch is still fucking sooking about that.
Old man Crouch. Having a cry. I did a bit more searching this week, and I found like I struggled to. I like a good hypothetical matchup, right? Like everyone does.
Yeah, you love your hypothetical matchups.
I'm gonna have something right now. There's gonna be someone I'm gonna beat.
You're the father of the hypothetical matchup.
So I did find a way to check everyone's stats for the week all at once, because you know how ESPN used to be like already there on scoreboard. I can't remember it right now. I'm not going to try to remember it right now, but I'll post it in the group chat where you can just get everyone's totals for the week all under each other in system.
If you go to standings and you can sort it by period.
Yeah, there you go.
And then choose whichever week you want.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's right there.
And it will show you
scoring period
show
2.
You stats.
There it is.
Yep.
So that's for people who didn't know how to do that. I only just found that this week. You can have a look at your hypotheticals, all right? And see how you went against the other plebs. Because, you know, sometimes hypotheticals is all we have. Yes. And you can sort them too. From lowest to highest, highest to lowest. Each category.
You can, yeah. So it's lets those hypotheticals get run exactly as we want them to. Which is it's pretty good. It's really handy to have that.
Yeah, I don't mind it, to be honest. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, and it's got the roto standings up there too, so you can just see like if we look at 3-pointers made this week, Serge.
78.
78.
Crazy. I was mid-table with 50. I thought I'd be terrible.
Did James get a block taken off him? Because he was bragging about having 50 earlier. I think KD got one late.
Oh,
He's only got 49. Let's do adjust that record.
Yeah, imagine complaining about 49 blocks. Fucking hell. It's crazy. He's like third is half of his blocks. Let's put it into context.
Yeah,
and that's Richo.
That's Richo who prides himself. That's the record. He was the old record holder.
Yeah, well, you're a pleb now, mate.
And then we've got
just like your fake championships, mate. You don't hold it no more.
James had 19 blocks one day. 4 people didn't get that for the week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 17, mate.
And 22 was the 4th highest. So, like, fucking hell.
It's crazy.
It's nightmarish to go against.
Yeah, it's crazy amount of blocks. Like, KD's been done. You got, what, 5 today? Turner got 5 yesterday.
And he shot 90% for the week from the line, James did.
Yeah.
With 50 blocks.
It's incredible.
So that's
missed 13 free throws.
Ridiculous. Yeah, out of 132. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's insane.
So that's flat out ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Especially beating Aaron. Usually that's Aaron's, you know. Aaron usually has a stranglehold on that stat most of the time.
Yeah, I think Harden didn't have like any massive free throw line games, so that's where he normally gets it from. It was more like the 7s and the 8s from Harden and Tatum rather than getting like a 16 from 16 game.
Yeah, I would have lost to Aaron 5-4 this week, by the way. If you're wondering about the whole,
you would have lost to Aaron 5-4.
Yeah, with 3 less games. That's how well my team started, mate.
Shit. So you in trouble. You are in trouble. So something that got brought up in the group chat this week was people wanting us to make these picks on our predictions each week on the matchups, track them for the year, and then the loser buys a carton. Yeah, and the loser buys a carton, like 20 trips. So I didn't keep track of week 1. And I can't be bothered going back and listening to the podcast from week 1 and figuring out who we tipped. So we'll just start from week 2 because I wrote these down. So we've got.
You wrote them down. You go, mate.
I did. Yeah. So I wrote them down. I've got it here. But the other thing I thought that we could do, because it shouldn't just be on you and me.
Yeah.
They're out there listening and enjoying this, but there should be something on them too. So we'll get a bit of interactivity going, right? I'll put it on the league. I'll put it on the other 10 people. You got to choose who you think is going to win the tipping competition between you and me, Bergs.
Okay.
They either pick you or they pick me. And whichever group loses, they share they all pitch in by carton of cruises for draft day. So this little tipping thing is going to net us 2 cartons for. They're all 6 of them. That's not expensive.
Does that start something big though? Do we do a tipping comp, a proper one for the league?
We've started a tipping comp.
But do we do a proper one?
Do we do a proper one? We should do a proper one. We could do that.
Like it just takes a post on the fucking Facebook page, you know, and they keep track of it.
That is it. So we already do our season-long predictions. We might as well just do weekly predictions.
It's more, it's more banter, mate. You gotta have more banter between pretend friends. Otherwise, are we even pretend friends if there's no banter?
That's it. Something else to talk about. Something else to whinge about during the week, and a reason to keep track of other matchups besides how it affects your playoff push or your playoff push.
Yeah, look, it's going to help the tank watch too.
That's it. So obviously, you have to pick yourself. For tanking integrity reasons. So let's go through who each of us picked last week.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't see this actually.
So you picked Aaron. Obviously, I picked myself, so I got that one right. We both picked you to beat Shaky, so we're both wrong there. We both picked Richo. I picked James to beat Buddha, and you picked Buddha, so I was right
Buddha?
there.
Yeah.
You picked Buddha, yeah. You
I'm
showed some banter club loyalty there.
Yeah, disgusting myself.
You've cost yourself. We both picked Surge. Got that one right. And then I picked Bahrain over Crouch, and you picked Crouch. So I got 5 out of 6.
I got nothing.
I'm fucked already.
Yeah,
so picking Aaron and Buddha and Crouch there really.
Well, fucking Aaron should have won. Aaron should have fucking won.
Aaron should have won. So if you lose by 1 at the end of the year and there was a carton on the line, you can talk to Aaron. Maybe he needs to pitch in.
Wanker.
So I'm on 5. You're on 2.
Yep.
We'll keep track of this over the season.
Yep. Don't mind that at all.
We'll see who wins. So we should get into the matchups now. Make our predictions for next week.
Yep. Go for it.
So.
Fucking hell, I pick myself. That's the worst part. I can lose every week.
Well, I have to pick myself too.
Yeah, true.
So I've got Buddha this week.
Oh, Buddha. Oh, this will be a good one.
Will you?
Fuck.
Will you repeat the loyalty?
Yeah, I don't even know, bro. Fuck, that's a hard one. You know what? Fuck Buddha. I'm gonna go with you, mate. I'm fucking sick of Buddha. He's shit.
Well, that works for me. That means that we're either both getting one right or both getting one wrong.
Yeah, fuck it. I know I'm gonna catch up points, but I just can't do it.
So, I've still got Garland out this week. For this first game.
I haven't even looked at that.
He got scratched in the eye.
Oh, it's annoying.
From by Gary Trent. So he's
fucking Trent.
Yeah. So again, Gary Trent should be banned from the NBA forever.
Is that worse than the Peters kicking, or is it still less than that?
Ooh, it's on par.
What about Pat Bev? Why Buddha hates Pat Bev? Is it on par with that?
No, because fuck Russell Westbrook. So Pat Bev, big thumbs up. You're my hero. Love you.
Just trying to get some,
you can go get fucked.
Trying to put it in context for the group, Your
context for the group. So Gary Trent, fuck you. This is a really interesting matchup, me and Buddha, because it's obviously we did that big trade.
Yeah. First matchup after the trade.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Buddha really wants to beat you, mate.
I know that he does, and if he does it while I have Garland and Kawhi just not playing, it doesn't really mean much apart from him getting to pretend that it is important. But good for him. I guess.
Don't shy away. Take it on the chin, mate. If you knock him off, it's even better. That's the way you got to think about it.
It's week 3, mate. Doesn't matter.
Still, man. Every win matters, mate. Trust me. When you're winless, every win matters.
Big relief knowing that I can't be on this year.
Oh god.
So that is a nice feeling. All right. So match up. We'll grab yourself again, and we've got you versus Aaron.
It's an easy point for you coming up.
So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pick Aaron now.
I fucking hope I beat him now.
Look, I hope you do too. But the smart money is on Aaron this week, sadly.
Smart money should be on Aaron, mate. It should be about $1.20 favourite.
I still don't know if LaMelo is back.
I hope not.
Probably doesn't seem that way. It seems like he's still just going to be out. But I mean, he's still got Harden, Tatum, Towns. So
I know who he's got. That. I know who's got, mate. All right, we're not talking about my matchups. We're going to move on. I promise.
We'll move on.
About my shit. We're
not going to talk. We're not going to talk about how you lost to Shaky. We'll just talk about Shaky's matchup this week against James then.
Yeah. Interesting one, actually.
Really, yeah. Because James is good in the threes. He's gonna have shaky covered for blocks. But
We'll hypothetically speak about it. We'll see how they went hypothetically this week. Where are these idiots? So this week, 1, 2, 3.
So Frantrax is
5, 6. What do I want 6-3? Simple. What do I want 6-3? This week.
Yeah, right. Okay. With his historic block performance, Vandrax is predicting a 5-4 win to James. I'm gonna pick James here.
I'm gonna go Shaky because I'm gonna catch up a point somewhere. Come on, Shaky, you fucking wanker! Don't let me down.
That's a good pick.
I'm gonna lose a point here.
I think you could do worse than picking Shaky. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna pick Baker. Let's be honest.
I think this next one is going to be pretty easy to pick. Matt versus Richo.
Yeah.
Richo's team's looking pretty bad at the moment.
The battle of the same
cruise to 2 easy victories.
Battle of the same categories where Bray's much better.
Yeah, and also Matt doesn't punt threes quite as hard, and he's really good at assists.
Yeah.
So I'm picking Matt. You're also picking Matt.
Yeah, this could be another un-Richo-like result. 6-3, 7-2, I reckon. Yeah, I know Richo will love that. And he'll definitely comment in the group chat later.
I'm gonna suggest that Richo will win turnovers and maybe steals, but I reckon 8-1 is a good chance here.
Whoo!
There's a
Richo's gonna love
really
that.
good chance that Matt just. I let him. What's he gonna do about it?
Yeah, fuck him anyway. He's a fucking hillbilly.
He's not gonna make his team play any better. It's not gonna make his team play any better. We've got Surge versus Crouch. Really big matchup for Crouch here.
Yeah.
What
is that all the projected?
So.
It's got fucking.
Stocking Fantrax projections.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong one.
I don't know how much Fantrax projections are like any use. I haven't really kept up with how they project how they pan out, but it is projecting Crouch to win 7-2. Who do you like here?
Yeah. Look, what happened to Jard? Was he out just a little bit today? Illness. He was on illness.
He's out with illness, so I imagine he's back. I expect him back next game, and if not, definitely the game after.
I'll back Crouch. I think
missing Lillard.
Crouch is the second best team in the league at the moment. I still think that, even though he's 0-2. He's had a tough couple of weeks.
He's had a really tough matchup.
But we did say
AD and MB didn't play.
But we did say with injuries he could, So we did predict this, mate. This start with injuries he can struggle a bit.
Yeah.
Wasn't much.
He's got plenty of time to turn it
KPJ
around,
to look after.
No reason to panic
either. By the way, little side note. Waiting for it.
You were waiting for Crouch to.
Well, his next game was pretty average, mate.
Dig in about KPJ.
Yeah.
It's 16, 6, 4, 3 steals on a block.
He's going all right though. He's going all right.
Yes. There's no reason for anyone to be talking about KPJ. Except with like a few that's nice and positive things, I guess.
It's nothing to be fucking bragging about in the group chat though.
No, but I believe that you brought it up first.
I put up last year, bro.
He's just defending his own honor there. I'll also trading for Cole Anthony, who is out for
I'll trade him for Cole
now.
Anthony. Well, Cole Anthony was meant to be my 7th, and I didn't keep him, so it didn't matter.
Ouch.
So it didn't really matter. I ended up getting Paul George for Clay and fucking Jaylen Brown, so I'm not too angry.
and that's still better than keeping John Wall.
Yeah, 100%. Not much is worse, let's be honest.
Speaking of keeping John Wall, I think Mark is going to have his second win this week against Baker.
What a dream draw this guy's had. Fucking hell.
I know, right?
I don't know about his conferences, mate. I know I was big for it, but his conferences are fucking me right now.
Well, they're not going to be perfect every year, and it's just the first 3 weeks. It'll even out.
I've literally got one of the hardest
out,
draws.
keep
And
it
I finished
level.
bottom. I finished bottom, mate, and I got to play all the fucking good teams.
I haven't looked at how your matchup shapes out across the whole year. I assume that you get some pretty easy. I assume that you get Baker twice, kind of thing.
I don't think I do, bro. I'll have to have a look at that. I haven't looked at it, to be honest.
That's painful.
I don't think I do.
Fix your shit.
I play Baker
you must have
round
that
8?
twice, then.
Do I play Baker again? I'll go through it now, quickly.
This is a great content here.
No, I
Just
do
listening to
not.
You search during your matchup.
I do not play him twice. But the
You don't
teams I
play
play
Baker
twice are you, Simo, Buddha, Aaron, Shaky. I think that's it. That's it, right?
That is actually that's a tough matchup. But I mean, Shaky and me didn't make playoffs last year, so
Yeah.
hard to.
Fuck me, mate. Right. Come on. Stupid fucking.
It's unlucky. It's just the
I deserve it because I was so big on the conferences, right? So I deserve it. Fucking.
We still need Richard to release those votes, don't we?
Actually, I think I played Simo twice too, by the way.
You did say you played James twice.
Yeah, I think it's fucked.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. Yeah,
Could be worse.
Makes me even sadder. So, my winnable games were against Shaky and everyone lost to him, you know?
Ouch. Yeah, that's really tough. Anyway. I don't like your chances. You're going to have to make some moves to get back into a winning position.
I got some tricks up my sleeve, but
you do?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be patient. I'm usually a very impatient man when it comes to this shit, but I'm trying to be patient. I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but we'll see.
I vote impatience. Give us the panic trade, Bergs. Give us the rage trade.
Definitely not going to be a panic trade. Would have already been done.
Rage trade. We need some entertaining trades. Come on, give us something.
I've been doing some woosahs just to stay calm. All right. Trying to
You've
get
been
my
doing
feng shui right. Just doing some woosahs. Just calming myself down, you know. Just some, get some good vibes heading my way, you know.
I think that you'll feel better if you just pull off a nice and big juicy trade. I
know the fucking league would love that.
The league would love that. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to lose the trade. You're allowed to make a good trade.
Oh look, I think
if
I lose again this week, which is most likely, there could be some big names on up for grabs.
Some carnage, you reckon?
Oh look, well I can't sit here and fucking twiddle my thumbs, mate. I don't have a first, so I just can't tank.
Well, I mean, you can look.
Well,
you can still tank. You can still tank without a first. Look at what the Lakers are doing. Rob Pelinka, he really wants to give Wembanyama to the Pelicans.
Have they got your pick next year? Have they? The Lakers pick?
Yes, yeah. So Wembanyama is going to look really good next to Zion.
How fucking? Oh, that'd be crazy.
It is actually like sickening that they could like be a legit playoff team this year, and then just get our pick and have that turn into Victor Wembanyama. So like,
that's insane.
Rob Pelinka is like right there with Russell Westbrook, the biggest fuckheads on my list at the moment.
When do they trade him? Is he getting traded? I want to ask the Lakers fan.
Who? Russ is Russ. Fuck, I hope so.
Is Westbrook being traded?
Just had some technical difficulties there.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I've got shit internet. It's with this bloody rain as well. We got storms over SA today.
It's only just stopped raining here for the first time in about 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Today. Yeah,
fucking
you've got you're catching the end of ours. Okay, so we're back now. Is Russell Westbrook being traded? I fucking hope so. He should have been traded or we never should have traded for him. He should have been traded months ago though.
Yep.
We should have worked out something for Kyrie. Couldn't do it. He should have been moved for the Buddy Hield Miles Turner deal with the 2 draft picks. I don't know why we're waiting. We are winless. We don't have our first round draft pick this year. You need to move him. I don't care. At this point, I do not care if it's for the Miles Turner Buddy Hield package. I don't care if it's the Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson package. Just get him the fuck out of LA.
Yeah.
He needs to be gone.
Yeah, get it. Yeah. He's not enjoying it either. You can fucking tell, He's not enjoying it.
I don't care what he's enjoying.
Yeah.
But it's
not working.
That shot against Portland, and this is ages ago now. This is like the start of the week. I think it might have been Monday morning.
No, I know the one. It was where you saw LeBron just throw his head back, There was that one? Yeah,
there's about 17 seconds left on the shot clock. The Lakers are up by, on the shot clock and the game clock, I think, or maybe 40 seconds on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. And Russ just pulls up, sprinting down the court for this mid-range fucking pull-up, and bricks it, and the entire Lakers team are just like, "What are you doing?" I don't know. And look, to be honest, we're lucky that the Spurs waived Josh today, because it means we're not the most fucked organization going around, or with the most bullshit going on.
Fucked.
He allegedly exposed himself to a staffer at the...
To a female worker,
So,
insane. Oh, well, it sounds like a fan of the fucking team doing that shit.
Poor woman, and... No, are we coming out again?
Yeah, I'm cutting it,
All right. We all fix all this in post production.
Might be a shit recording, but we'll have to see what it's like. Yeah, that's right.
I can just edit.
I'm cutting in and out heaps. You're cutting out heaps for me.
Yeah, you broke up heaps. I don't know how it's going to sound. But you haven't cut out too much until just now.
If it's shit, just let me know. Because I'll have to keep the kids off the games and that, especially with the net waiters.
You've sounded fine for me for the most part, but I'm sure it'll be all right. Anyway, probably just leave it there then, I guess.
Well, I need to talk about the tanking, mate.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Okay.
The most important part of the whole fucking show.
So we were back. We had some more technical issues with all the rain happening in Adelaide. And all the rain that has happened in Hobart's fucking things up.
Australian internet.
Australian internet. Yeah. Thanks, Tony Abbott. Thanks, Malcolm Turnbull. Let's get into this tanking issue that you want to be talking about now. You've been itching to get into here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sick of the allegations thrown at me, mate. For one, not fucking tanking.
Oh, it was about you.
If you're in, no, it's about everything. It's gonna be the whole lot. I'm starting with me. All right. Because the group chat. I knew this would come. Right. The amount of shade I've thrown out over the years. I understand this is gonna come. Right. But in no fucking circumstance am I trying to lose. All right. If you are in our banter group chat, banter club, but you're not because you're not good enough, you'd understand that I'm fucking crazy in there right now, going mental that my team's so shit. So no, I definitely trust me. I don't want to bake it to have my pick that gets me the number one pick, number two. And not playing Clay and Jamal Murray at the moment isn't an issue because they're both fucking terrible. So I don't want to hear that shit no more. Right? I'm not tanking. Never will tank. I'm an advocate against tanking. on purpose anyway. I'm not against.
So just to clarify.
Yes.
Just to clarify, you're saying that you don't want people to carry on about the same topic that you've like said that you're not taking. You want people to just drop something? Is that?
No, it's just lies. It's just lies.
It's lies.
I'm not sitting anyone that's playing well. That's my thing, right? So I went off of Richard about DeRozan because DeRozan was dominating. I'm sitting players that aren't even playing well. They're actually playing atrocious. They wouldn't even make.
I don't think anyone noticed that you didn't play Murray or Clay.
Exactly.
I think that's
the point. That's the fucking point.
But I guess we go back to the point. Is that Richo won?
Sure. Hey, that's what the league looks at, so that's all that matters, right? But yeah, but on another note, we have the worst team in this league's history in Bakers, only fielding 31 players. You're already gonna be the worst team, mate. Just play your 33 players and you'll lose, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really interesting to not get to 33 and to like leave open roster spots. Like Brandon Ingram's not in his IR and he could just pick up a kid to stash and like try and see if he hits on someone. That's pretty odd to me.
But you've already done he's done his legal tanking by trading away all these players, right? The legal tanking, okay? There's legal and there's illegal. He's done his legal stuff. There's no excuse for him not to play 33 every week because his team's not good enough to beat anyone. We're fucking 40 fucking players probably. Right? So he should not be ever missing any games. Like that. This was in the NBA. Fucking all over him. You said he's going to be anyway.
Do we need to do what the NBA has been talking about and consider that relegation? We'll have a second league.
There's just no need for a Baker. Stop being a dumb cunt. Put 33 players on the fucking on for the week, mate. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care who the players are. I don't think anyone cares who the players are because you're not going to be trying. You're not winning anyway, right? So you're not taking because you've already done the legal side of it. You've done everything you possibly could to be shit. Now just field your 33 shit players, and we'll be fine, mate. You're not going to beat many people, or if anyone.
I'm still not picking him for a win this year. What do you want to see happen if he continues to not get that?
Well, he's going to get threatened to lose his first round pick, mate. It's fucking simple as that.
It's
in the rules. It's in the rules. He's not like he's just got to pick his 33 because he's purposely leaving players on to guarantee a loss. You're already going to lose. There's no issue there. But just play your 33 and no one bats an eyelid. That's what I'm saying.
He could easily just click on that, like fill your roster with all active players for the week, and it won't matter if he goes over because like he won't win anyway.
Exactly. This is my point. Like, there's no excuse for him. Like, Aaron kind of has an excuse. Well, I thought he had an excuse for his fucking debacle today. But then I see him.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, mate.
Then I see him posting on Facebook. If you got internet for fucking Facebook, got internet for your fucking teams, bro. So it's against the league rules. It's probably not taking. So technically, without going into your mindset, that could be technically classed as taking because you're leaving 3 players off and then you lost the game because of it. I'm massive on it. I don't care if you're in fucking Vanuatu or Zimbabwe or fucking Mars. Strobel last year was away in Papua New Guinea and he still got his team dealt with, even though it was ran by a Bahrain. It was still ran, right? So there's no excuses for it.
Well, I believe that Matt
that's what I'm big on.
Check his lineup for him.
Yeah,
Matt offered to check Aaron's lineup, and Aaron declined. So thanks for like making that dumb move, Aaron.
Yep. Well done.
I feel like we know that Aaron's not tanking, and he's only hurt himself.
No, of course not.
He's hurt himself there, and like.
If you're 3 games on the last day and lose a matchup for it, right? It really does. Like there's Owens on the line here, mate. All right. We all know he's not tanking, but I think that not fielding your team because you have no internet but then on Facebook an hour later is criminal. It's actual criminal.
Well,
And Mark
I'm sure that
agrees with
Aaron
me,
will.
so I know I'm right this time, right? I got the cops on my side. The
Yeah,
corrupt
yeah,
cops are on my side, mate. All right, Aaron.
I don't know if you want to be on the same side of the cops. But I'm
I'm
sure
okay
Aaron
with
will
this. I
post
do.
another video. I'm sure
Oh
Aaron will
yeah,
post another video like addressing
not
these
addressing it.
concerns in about 3
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
But just making up shit and lying and
just talking absolute smack.
really, really do need to just make sure everyone is aware that Aaron is not a member of the boys' club. That was thrown about in the group chat today, and he is by no means a member of the boys' club. It's a very exclusive elite fraternity.
Why is the Crouch's girlfriend not in the fucking boys' club?
Hold on, we had some more technical issues there. What was that?
I said, why is Crouch's girlfriend not in the boys' club? Crouch's girlfriend is Aaron.
Because I knew what you meant. He just isn't. He's just never.
That's a headline.
He never
That's
took the steps to include himself. He never took the steps to include himself.
Wow, that's a headline. All right, fair enough. There's
Hey.
Aaron's always with you, motherfuckers, on everything. Is he just like is he just like the hemorrhoid on everyone's ass? He's just stuck there. He just follows around.
Aaron is invited quite often to events and drinks and stuff, and he has stuff to do. So
no, I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about whenever there's a league issue, he sides with the boys' club.
I have not paid attention to which way Aaron sides. I'm sure that Aaron just does what Aaron thinks is best for Aaron.
I'm sure everybody outside of the boys' club would think he was in it. Let me know. Let me know in the group chat. If you're outside of the boys' club, right, did you think Aaron was in the boys' club? And I guarantee they'll all say yes. They thought he was in it.
Well, I'm keen to hear that. So let's see what Aaron thinks if Aaron's in the boys' club, because there are only 3 people not in A, because we've got the banter club and the boys' club, and then there's the misfits, which I guess is Marcus, Aaron, and Serge.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, I thought it was Marcus and Serge, to be honest, but yeah, I learned something to do.
There's Aaron there, so they can create their own club.
Yeah, they probably should. I was thinking the love that Buddha and Aaron have for each other. Because I still think Buddha's still in the boys' club, mate, at heart. He tries to claim he's a banter club man, but no.
We will never allow Buddha into the boys' club. The boys' club is an exclusive elite fraternity.
Look, back onto the tanking.
We have. Okay, back on the tanking.
Anyway, so no, I need to answer that. So it's Bahrain, yourself, Simo, Crouch. Is that the boys' club? Have I missed anyone?
Richo.
Oh, Richo. Sorry, yeah, I forgot about fucking Tanker himself. Fucking Thomas the Tank Engine.
Richo, we kind of removed when he moved to Port Lincoln, but we let him back in.
Okay. So Baker's a misfit as well. He's not in the banter club, by the way. So.
I don't believe that Baker's not in the banter club.
He's not in the banter club chat. It's just 3 of us in there, mate.
Breaking news: Baker is not part of the banter club.
No, he's not part of the banter club. He is in mine and Buddha and his chat. And we got our own chat that we do. It's called the Bergs and Baker Helpline. It was formed last year, I think. But no, he's not in the banter club. Banter club is just Shaky, myself, and Buddha. Because we go for banter club catch-ups.
Oh, that's interesting. So
yeah.
But I don't think everyone would be in the boys' club. I think everyone thinks Baker's part of the banter club.
Well, you can definitely ask that question in the group chat if you think so, but I can categorically... I can't say that fucking word, bro. I can stand by that he is not in the banter club. Fucking retard. Can't spell, can't count, can't fucking speak, can't run a basketball team. Fucking useless.
It
is what it is. But anyway, yes. So out of this, I don't think Aaron's tanking, but he needs to be fielding 33 because I think it's still against league rules if you're not fielding a full team. And the same goes for Baker. Baker, you've already tanked, mate. Just pick the 33. No one will say a word. I think everyone else has been okay so far that I've checked. So even Richo himself.
Petition that. get him to make some calls.
Yeah, there needs to be a post.
That's his role after all.
Yeah, there needs to be a post, mate, about fulfilling your
Needs to be a
fucking
post.
team. The funny thing is, if Aaron won, nothing gets said, and that's the irony of it. Like, because you can win with less players, you just can't lose with less players.
Oh, I'm pretty grateful they didn't win.
Yeah, do it again. Just do it again, please. One more week. One more week.
Do it again, Aaron. Let's talk about this next week.
Yeah, one more week. I'll probably need you to miss about 5 players, though, instead of 3, bro. All right? On a side note.
Yeah, do you want to pick those players for him? Aaron, I think he would like you to sit Harden, Tatum, and Booker for the week.
Yeah.
That'd
be nice.
Just sit all of their games. That's
put them in the
fine.
IR, even if they're
no need to chuck it. You win anyway. You're only playing backs. So no worries there.
Just put LaMelo on every day. We're good.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I think that will do us for today.
Go to have fun out of the way.
Thanks for listening, guys. Go fuck yourselves, all of you. Catch you next week.
And obviously, I hope all your players die.
Cool. We'll catch you guys next week with our wrap up of week 3.
Laters. Ah, fuck.